Tellemtribe Tarot, daily readings for my tribe. Subscribe to my channel.
Peace, I am Cherokee with Tellemtribe Tarot, coming to you with another love reading. This one is going to be for Geminis, looking for answers from their partner, whether you are in a relationship, newly separated, considering separation, whatever your situation is. The message may or may not resonate. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the link is in the description box. If you want to ask your specific questions, Tellemtribetarot.com is the website where daily readings are uploaded every single day. So take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't, Gemini. Subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, share the video to share the wealth, click like to show some love. And you know what I'm going to ask you? Drop a comment to say hello to a goddess, because you know I love it when you say hello. And let's get into your reading. We're going to ask our spirit guides, beautiful angels, tarot cards, ancestors, please provide us with the guided messages for the Gemini. Any messages that Gemini needs to know right now. Maybe let's put this storyline together for you, Gemini. I need time for me. Definitely. So there's indecisiveness. 5 cards is what we're pulling. Listen to your heart. I just wish things were different. So Gemini, I feel an energy of someone who feels indecisive about you. I feel like someone may have left you in limbo. There's a possibility that you had to leave this person behind because of various reasons that you would know, you and you only, and whoever you confide in. And I feel like whoever you were confiding in as of recently has been saying to listen to your heart. But at the end of the day, you just wish that things were different, because you may have felt that you gave this person your all with the number 7 here. Like you thought that this person was the complete package for you. This person may have portrayed someone who they wanted to be and portrayed a certain image that fit the mold of what you wanted. Maybe you told them too much too soon and they adjusted. Or maybe they wanted to adjust to accommodate what you needed, but realized after some time that what you needed, they couldn't really fess up to. They couldn't act that part for much too long. That person has some work that they have to do spiritually on their own. But at the end of the day, I feel like the advice that you're getting from the people around you that you trust is to listen to your heart. Sometimes that can be conflicting advice because your heart is telling you to go back to the place that caused you the pain, discomfort, or confusion, at which point you have to listen to your mind. So I feel like in this scenario, it's important to listen to your heart and your mind and to see, how do you feel about each thing? Separate these feelings so that you can know where the hurt is coming from. Are you hurt that you couldn't be your most true, authentic self with someone who wasn't even being true to you? Or are you hurt because you gave up on a relationship too soon that was a little difficult when times got rough, and you want to try again because the grass isn't green on the other side? This can be molded in different ways. So a part of you is like, maybe this was your fault, and another part of you is like, this was definitely their fault. So you're in limbo with your feelings, and now you just need time to separate from the norm, from your norm of what you're used to doing, reaching out prematurely or responding prematurely, instead of just listening to your heart and listening to your mind and listening to what your body wants, listening to your feelings, listening to the way how your emotions rises and falls when certain conversations comes up. It's important to be present, to be aware of what's happening so that you don't make decisions based on what you want to happen. So there's a lot of moving parts here, Gemini, and this is how we're going to start this reading out. I hope this is resonating so far with someone who needs this advice. Again, if you'd like to book a personal reading, the link is in the description box. So I'm going to pull a couple of advice cards for you, Gemini, from my Oracle deck. And we are going to pull some tarot cards, some love advice, and then I think you'll be all set. But we get into these circumstances where we get with people who show us what they want to be seen, showing you what they want to be seen. And then after a while, when they feel like you've been wheeled in enough, then the true colors are shown. And I know it sounds confusing, but it doesn't have to be confusing. You just have to make a decision, and sometimes those decisions aren't so easy because it requires you to sacrifice. So let's see what your spirit guides are saying here, Gemini. It's saying forgive, and the color red may be significant here. So someone may have given you red roses. I feel like you may have cut yourself recently, cutting tomatoes, or on a can, a tomato can, if that resonates. Release your guilt. So, and red is definitely a big color here. Red may be your favorite color. It's a color of passion. You're very passionate about this connection, and that's why it may hurt you deeply. And come home to yourself. So I feel like you needing to take time. We just put a card where it said, listen to your heart, right? And then the escapist card comes out saying to come home to yourself. With the 32, which I would read as 5, which is conflict. I feel like you've been conflicted with this connection for a while, and now you have to release your guilt. Release any type of guilt that you may be feeling about your input in the situation. I feel like you were dealing with a person who had a willing heart, but their actions may not have matched what they said they could do, and you truly held them accountable, and you ignored your intuition, and you feel guilty that you are so stupid. And I'm not calling you stupid. That's what you were calling yourself. Like, say I'm hearing someone saying, I feel so stupid. I feel so stupid for not knowing. I feel so stupid for staying for so long. I feel so stupid in general. You're not stupid. You're human. And you shouldn't beat yourself up for being human, for having feelings, for showing genuine emotion. If someone takes advantage of your genuine emotions, that has nothing to do with you personally. That person wasn't ready for what you had to offer. And you have to be open to forgive yourself first and to forgive them next. The 3 of Swords is here. So it's definitely picking up on a broken heart and you wanting to just make things right, even if it's not your fault. You feel at some point that you have to fix things, and you're always fixing things. You're always the one that has the bright ideas, even when things are dim and just low vibrational. 6 of Wands. Your spirit guides are saying that you have to trust the process of letting go and gliding into the sunset. I know you saw a rainbow today. Someone saw a rainbow today. It rained today where I was. It rained today where you were, for this particular energy that I'm picking up on. And I feel an energy of someone who may have cried today, to release. It wasn't tears of, it wasn't tears of sadness. It was just a tears of release. I feel an energy of someone who is easily triggered, like you're easily triggering emotion and just crying at the drop of a dime. And that's your system purging this toxic energy away from you. And that's why this person can't really come near you, Gemini, because they feel the shift. I feel like they almost are embarrassed that they couldn't be what you needed. And then the Knight of Cups. If you are able to separate yourself from this connection, Gemini, you'd be able to create a safety net around your heart. Not a wall, but a safety net around your heart to start your healing process with the World being on the bottom of the deck. So a new cycle will begin for you, allowing more healthy connections to come through, because this season for you is changing to show you that you can love through all conditions. And I think that's something that you didn't realize that you could do until you experienced this particular connection. This connection showed you how to love when love isn't pretty, when love can be challenging and ugly, seemingly ugly at times. But when you are aligned with someone who energetically doesn't match, these are the experiences that you have. But it's just showing you how much of an amazing person you are, and that you can really tolerate some shit. But we're not put here to tolerate anything. You shouldn't be tolerating anything. That means that you're ignoring your internal GPS and you're going the wrong way. So I'm going to pull an oracle card for you and see what this says. It says, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone, Gemini. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. So I believe this is your message, and that is that. Take some time for you, Gemini. And that's all I have for you at this time. Keep it locked for the next one. Love and light. Tribe.